Hi, I'm Toffer, and welcome to my spare room. Now today I'm going to be talking about something that's a bit embarrassing. As gamers, all of us have started games but not finished them, and today I'm going to talk about the 5 I'm kind of most embarrassed about. So as gamers, we always aim to complete a game that we start. Let's be fair, that's what we're doing it for. And I know sometimes we'll stop playing it because the game is garbage and it's just not fun to play. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the games that I wish I'd completed and I've just never gotten around to it for one reason or another. Whether that be another game's come out and taken my attention away, work's gotten in the way, life's gotten in the way, one thing or another has gotten in the way that's stopped me from completing these. And some of them are a little bit embarrassing. So in total, it is going to be the 5 as usual. 1, it's not embarrassing, but it's a game I feel I should complete because it's quite good fun. Another one, I'm not really too embarrassed about not completing because there's many issues with the game that makes it pretty difficult to complete, but there are 3 that really, as a gamer of my age, I should have done, but I haven't, and I'm sorry. Please don't take my gamer card away from me. Please. Please. Brilliant for when it came out, let's be 100% clear on that, but when it was out and when I was playing it, I didn't understand how to play it, so I never completed it.
So basically my young childish mind didn't quite get how the map worked, how the world worked, where I was supposed to be going, what I was supposed to be doing. All I could see it was as a drive around, run over things and shoot stuff. I'm gonna be honest, I probably put an hour-ish into the game. And yeah, just, I don't think I'll ever go back to it, to be fair.
Now this next one's a little bit of an obscure title to choose. Not many people have heard of it. I don't see much being said about it online, and it is quite an obscure title. It's obscure.
Now for those who don't know, Obscure is basically a teen horror film turned into a game. Really great idea. Incredibly flawed in places. It was really a horror game that kind of fit in the Resident Evil, Silent Hill kind of world, but for me there was just something that didn't fully click. Again, I think I probably put 3 or 4 hours into the game and it just never clicked with me, which is disappointing because I can see something in it.
Complete Skyrim?
Okay, in my defense, I'm an idiot. I didn't get it when it came out. The leveling up style, the battle system, the menus, none of it made sense to me. I was an idiot. It's plain and simple, I was just an idiot. None of it clicked, none of it worked. And yeah, I know I've missed out on an amazing game on it, but as I said, on Skyrim.
Completed the remake.
Now Resident Evil is a game that has kind of stuck with me for a long time. First time I ever played it, I was at the age of 15. I was in a house I didn't know and I was on my own. It was late at night and it terrified the living daylights out of me. And it's always been there in the back of my mind. I think it's always just kind of stuck with me. Resident Evil 2 I didn't get around to finishing until I was in my 30s. This one has always just been there taunting me, sat over my shoulder, laughing at me. And it's kind of upsetting because I've pretty much completed it. I've gone all the way through to the science labs and everything like that. I've been meters away from Tyrant, but then something has happened and it's taken me away from it. And I've never gotten around to completing it. And it's always been a huge disappointment that I've never managed it. It is a great game. Even now, I think it holds up. But I'm never going to finish it.
And now I'd like to talk about some honourable mentions. Yeah, it's too many on the list. I'm going to leave that this week.
Okay, so when picking a number one for this, I had to go for the one that embarrassed me the most and is the one I'm most shameful of. And let's be fair, completing a game isn't always as easy as it sounds. Multitudes of things get in the way. As I said at the beginning, life gets in the way, you know, your job, personal life, everything like that. You know, there's so many things that can just get in the way of completing a game. But this one will always be the one I'm most shameful of. And let's be fair, it's not like I've never completed A Link to the Past.
Yeah, Link to the Past. Only I've got halfway through it. Okay, so with Zelda, you know, give me some credit. I've completed all of these. No, I'm not doing that. No, that one. No.
Well, excuse me, princess.
So A Link to the Past has always been a biggest thorn in my side. I never had a SNES when I was younger, so I never got to experience it when it first came out. I only get to experience it in the world of emulators. And all the way through playing those games on emulation, as much as I wasn't a fan, it at least got me playing them. But both times I tried to play that game through emulation, something went wrong with the emulator or the ROM, so it didn't work for me. I had no option but to move away from that. The next chance I really got to play it was when I actually finally got round to buying myself a SNES with Link to the Past on it, and I did. I got really into it. I got about halfway through, and I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed every last moment of it. Problem you've got, when I got the SNES, I got about another 10 or 15 games with it, so I had other things. It was kind of a, oh right, yeah, no, I'm really enjoying this game, let's have a look at something else just to see what that's like, because it's been sat there for a couple of weeks and I've not touched it, and I never got back to it. I tried again when I get the mini SNES, put it on that, started playing it, but I got the mini SNES just to own a lot of the other titles, and the main one on there being Earthbound. So Link to the Past kind of got stuck in the past again, unfortunately, and I've just never gone back to it. Now, recently signing up to Nintendo Switch Online, I've got access to their SNES and NES originals, and on there is A Link to the Past. I'm hoping to pick it up at some point. Now, I'm in a situation at the moment where I might just be able to do that, but there's always something else that takes me away, which is upsetting, because A Link to the Past is an exceptional Zelda game. I'll complete it one day, I know I will. When that is a different matter though.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope you haven't lost your faith in me with my opinion on games. I love the ones that have mentioned. I've just gotten sidetracked. I'm a gamer. I buy a lot. And please leave a comment with any of the games you haven't completed. Be nice to know I'm not the only one in this really awful situation. I really would appreciate the like, the subscribe, the comment. All of that really does help me. I'm early days into all of this, so every minor little thing I get through really does help this channel at the moment. So please like, comment, subscribe. I'd thoroughly appreciate it. It'd be great. It's obscure.